Tonight, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Vikings versus Joe Burrow and the San Francisco 49ers.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Right to the air is Burrow. Completes it to Davis. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Niners at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Burrow looking to pass. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. McCaffrey will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's Burrow. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 16 carries, 136 yards, and a touchdown.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Cook again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow, he'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts, he's got it. This is Ware. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught by Ware. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 39. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's McLaughlin. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. Rosas' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Getting the football to Davis on an out route. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow, and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And they go play action now. Burrow. He's got a man. It's his fullback. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Here we go.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Forced out to his left. And they force him to the sideline, corral him out of bounds here behind the line of scrimmage. To throw again on second down. Hurts. That escapes the sack. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Hurts sets up to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. On second and 10, Burrow. And his throw is incomplete. Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Burrow will throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. Fourth down. Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. This is taken at the 15. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
On first down, Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going to air one out. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now Burrow on first down. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 31, Burrow throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. 2 Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The Niners on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
They'll run the screen with Mitchell.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through.
And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw. This complete to Langford. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Now back to throw.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Back to throw again. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Hurts. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
It's caught. Here's Langford. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2nd and 2.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this will be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Jalen Hurts.
A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings have cut it back within a score.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, How much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Burrow on third down. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. Now it's Burrow. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Here we go. Right, 80.
From the 25 on second down.
Burrow, that's complete to Davis.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can.
Now Burrow. And it's caught. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL.
This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
First down, here's the run with Cook. A beautiful fake. And he's got room. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. And he wisely will throw that one away. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
They go play action with Hurts.
Escapes the sack. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on 1st and goal. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught at about the 6. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. Rosas' kick is good, and that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. First down. Here's Burrow.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And Davis has it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
55 rushing yards on the ground for him so far.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
On the slant, he's got Davis.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Play action. It's Burrow. And he will find his man, Samuel. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Here we go. 180.
Again, McCaffrey.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
His 2nd touchdown of the night. And they are able to add on to their advantage. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And now out comes Minnesota. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll try the middle with Cook. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Hurts.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Hurts.
And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure. Touchdown, Vikings! Russell Gage from 8 yards out.
And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Well, you know, you can't get all the points back at once, but baby steps a good start.
A start that was sorely needed because this team looked like they might be out of this one, but getting a touchdown, getting back into it, gives them hope as they move forward.
Popular down near the goal line, quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was, and one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he comes back with one complete.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Running off tackle with Cook. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He's got it. This is Ware.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's caught by Ware.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold or did they rough the quarterback?
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Cook following the penalty. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
I told you, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Hurts will throw.
Buying time to his left. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Burrow. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Burrow looking to pass. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. A give running left. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 70 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. They will throw on first down with Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Here we go.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Burrow will throw. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down. On third down, Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Graves. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. York able to send this one through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the fourth.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway and trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Now back to throw. Completes it again to Gage. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. Rolling to his right. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times it's inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. Forced out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, touchdown! Jalen Naylor with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Rosas good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's polished off by a Viking score.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Graves. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll find Gabriel Davis. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing again, it's Burrow. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. He'll drop to throw. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Second down at 4. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. The Niners on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. First down, here's Mitchell. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. Now it's Burrow. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Gabriel Davis from 8 yards out. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. On first down, Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. 3rd down. Here's a run by Cook.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Rosa's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Here's Burrow. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Burrow.
He finds his man. Complete. It's Graves.
Come on, right?
8 yards to go on second down. Burrow.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Now Burrow. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
Clock now under 30 ticks and running. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And they take a knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Minnesota, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Niners, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.